Okay, I'm not sure this is working, but we're going to try. I am 1 mile into my walk. I still have another mile to go. This is the first time I'm attempting this, so we'll see how well I do. I wanted to form a search party because Weight Watchers with Carrie used to do a daily vlog, and I know she's having internet issues. But Carrie, get on that bicycle of yours. I don't know how far town is, but ride into town and upload your videos each morning. You're accomplishing two things then. You're getting your exercise in, plus we get to see you. Oh good, I got somebody. Hi. It's kind of hard to read and walk at the same time, but I'm going to try. As you can see, I wobble. You'd think after all of my knee surgeries I wouldn't be doing that anymore, but I still wobble because I walked for so many years the wrong way. So that's what happens when you pick up a bad habit. It's very hard to break. If I really think, let me think. I'm going to think about my walking. See, I still wobble. I try. I really try. Another one I'm missing is Gina Pearson. Now, she never did a daily vlog, but she used to be on a lot more than she has been. So I apologize, I can't really read and walk at the same time because when I had my eye surgery, my cataracts removed, I chose to have to take my glasses off to read. And if I take my glasses off to read, then it's too sunny. Listen to me making excuses. But one of the reasons I'm on here is I'm looking for suggestions. Now that the weather's getting nicer and all the barbecues and the picnics and the baby showers and the weddings and the graduation parties and the swim parties and the beach parties, the vacations, all of those revolve around food. And what are your best tips to staying on track? Because, as you know, I've been struggling since September, and that was through the winter months, and usually I do really well during the winter months. But I haven't been doing very well this winter. And I want to at least get close to Wonderland by my birthday, which is September 7th, which is 4 months away. And at my meeting on Saturday, I weighed 236.7. I don't realistically think I can lose 10 pounds a month, but I want to get close. So at least for Christmas, I'll definitely be in Wonderland. And I really haven't decided what I want to make my goal weight yet, but I'm really thinking on that. I want to go for free, but I really want to get down to 160. So I'm hoping that my doctor will say that I could weigh about 180, 185. I'm 5'8", 5'8" and a half. I at one time was 5'9", but as I get older, I'm shrinking. So we'll see. But that's my goal. And I was hoping you guys could give me some suggestions because I really want to get back on track. I started off yesterday not in the best frame of mind, and through the day made poor choices. I've already planned out my menu today. I'm going to enter it in as I'm doing it, and just stay on track. So I don't know if you're hearing me or not, but I'm trying my very best. I really am. So, okay, I'm going to concentrate on my walking now. I just wanted to get on here pretty quick. Oh, good morning, Becky. I did see you. I think Cheryl was in the earlier one. But I hate the feeling of complacency because that's where I am right now. I'm okay with where I'm at. And that's a bad thing. Hi, Pam. Are you the Pamster or Pamsky that Smack Vision talks about? Oh, and that's Kathleen. Good morning, Kathleen. Um, I'm just tired of just being so complacent. I really want to get back to losing weight. And I'm the only one that can control that. No one's holding me down. No one's forcing me. Oh, nope, she's not the Pam. No one's forcing me to do this, to make poor choices. It's just me. Because even when we were walking yesterday, it was my, oh, hi, Carmen. Yeah, one day at a time. That's what I got to do, one day at a time. It was my suggestion to stop at the ice cream shop, not Jim's. Of course, Jim had no problem stopping there. Where I did make an accomplishment is it was a chocolate shop, and they had fancy chocolates. Hi there, Barbara. And they had these little cute little turtles that were solid chocolate that were only $1. Oh, and I also see Kathy Muller. Hi, Kathy. So I chose not to get the turtle, but it was a hard choice because once you taste that little bit of chocolate, it's like addictive. At least for me it is. So, I don't know. It's just, okay, who's this? Susan Edenfield. Hi, Susan. It's really kind of warm out here. I really didn't need this sweatshirt. But it was a little windy or breezy when I left. And there's Christy. Hi, or is it Christy? Nope, Charity. Hi, Charity. I just want to be an inspiration not only to myself but to you guys, because when I first started out, I really thought I was an inspiration. MD, thank you. I just, I don't know. I'm not giving up, because it's just not in me to give up. But I'm still going to try my very best to get back on track. Today's going to be my test, because usually when I have a day like I had yesterday, the next day, I think, oh, what the heck. But it's only Wednesday. I don't wait till Saturday. I was good for the rest of earlier in the week, so I know I can do it. So with that being said, thank you all for watching me. Hopefully I did it right. I think I did. And, oh, I like your name. Nitty Freckles. Oh, I'm just north of Detroit into Baltimore, Michigan. It's probably about 20 minutes north of Detroit. I live about a mile from the water. So a lot of times I'll just go over to the water and walk along the waterfront. I find it very relaxing. But I was actually born in Mount Clemens, Michigan. And it was funny because my mother was told she'd never have any children. And after she had me, she had 6 more. So that just shows you the doctors aren't always right. But I was born in Mount Clemens. I grew up in Detroit. I lived in Detroit until 1986. Good morning, Stella. And I lived there till 1986, and then in 1986 I moved to Clinton Township, Michigan, where my kids were pretty much, they went to school there. And then in 2006, Jim retired, and we moved out here to New Baltimore. Awesome Otter. I always like your name, and I like your picture. I like your thumbnail. But we've been here since 2006, and I think this is where we're going to stay. Oh, and DC, hello. But anyway, I don't want to make this too long. I want to concentrate a little bit more on my walking, because I'm sure you're tired of hearing me going like a beached whale. Yeah, I think if I could think of a story real quick before I sign off. I can't really think of any. You know, sometimes they just come to me. Like I'll be talking about something and they'll come to me. I know that when we bought this house, I knew I wanted to be in this neighborhood because my sister Denise lived here. And my mother was living with me at the time. And she was just starting to have health issues. And I wanted someone close by that could help me. So I knew she lived in this general area. And we went looking for houses. And this was the first house we looked at. And I fell in love with it. And Jim said, we did that with our last house, because I did. The very first house we looked at was the house that we ended up buying. And we lived there for 20 years. So then I thought, hi, Barbara. I really loved it, but I thought, no, we'll look at more. So we probably looked at about maybe 15 houses. We came back to this house 3 times. And finally I told him, you can take me to as many houses as you want. This is the house I want. So he said, okay. So we're signing up the, oh, there's Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. We were doing the offer papers. And I was standing out on the back deck. And I was looking. I thought, geez, that looks like Denise's house. And I looked again, and 3 doors down was Denise's house. And I thought, this is meant to be. My father was looking out for me. So we put the offer in, and we've been here 13 years now. And I love it. I think we're going to stay here. I think it's our forever home. I really do. I feel very comfortable. I have it picked up. Hi, Sunshine. I love your name. I have it fixed. I like it. It's comfortable. I just wish my kids lived a little bit closer, especially when I have to go to their baseball games, because they're closer to their houses, but on the other side of their houses. So there's Sebastian's is about 17 miles away, and Sophia's is about 20. Oliver doesn't play ball this year. David graduates 2 weeks from Sunday. Doesn't seem possible. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to sign off for now. Thank you all for joining me. You made my walk a little bit quicker for me. I appreciate that.